What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a quick information regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests for Monster Hunter Wilds. This is for the week starting the 20th of August 2025. So let's jump straight into this. Now first of all, a few bits of miscellaneous news. First of all, the Monster Hunter Wilds has announced that it's having a collaboration event once again with Final Fantasy XIV. It was announced at Gamescom, and in a way it's going to be similar to what we experienced with Monster Hunter World. The Cactuar will be added to the game, as well as Chocobo skins for our Sacrets, and on top of that we'll be getting the Omega Planetes as an actual monster akin to Behemoth that we had with Monster Hunter World. This should be exciting, and well, obviously I'm always excited for a new monster to be added to the game. Whether it's going to be a full-on kind of monster akin to Behemoth in terms of mechanics, as in it has mechanics that were carried over from Final Fantasy XIV, we'll have to wait and see. But nonetheless it's exciting, and on top of that, players of Final Fantasy XIV will also be receiving stuff from Monster Hunter Wilds, including Sacred Mounts and the chance to fight Arkfeld. Also, a word of warning in regards to Monster Hunter Wilds' unauthorized data modification. They have expanded countermeasures against basically modifying the data of Monster Hunter World. This is mainly in regards to environment investigations, field surveys, so on and so forth. Basically modified quests. Capcom are looking into modified quests and taking action against those who do mod their quests. They've put out a criteria for identifying modified investigations or field surveys. You can see it on screen here. Basically, you may come across some suspicious quests, shall we say, of the 9-star variety. Obviously, people may be modding their quests to try to alleviate the grind of the talismans a little bit, but Capcom don't really appreciate their quests being modded, and so they're keeping an eye on it. Now, if you are caught modifying your quests, there is a chance your account may be suspended. They're advising people, and I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can check out the information, but they're advising people that if you suspect a quest has been modified, to simply leave said quest and to exit the game without saving. So this is something to be aware of. But let's move away from miscellaneous news to talk about this week's limited bounties and event quests. First of all, the limited bounties, which are found either at the Courier Palico found at the support desk or in your menus. This week we have the following. First of all is to complete 5 quests rank 1 star or higher, so basically any quest, and for doing so you'll get some Armor Sphere Plus. Next up is to complete 3 quests in the Plains. The Windward Plains. Once again, these can be done at any rank, and for doing so you'll get a silver melding ticket and some advanced armor spheres. Next up is to hunt 5 large high rank fanged beasts, which include the like of Dushagma or Blangongo, and for doing so you'll get a silver relic ticket and some hard armor spheres. Next up is to hunt 3 tempered monsters ranked 6 star or above, and for doing so you'll get some Orichalcite, a heavy armor sphere, and a pick and mill voucher. And then finally is to complete 1 quest ranked 9 star or higher, and for doing so you'll get a silver melded ticket that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various talismans, as well as some more pick and mill vouchers. Of course, there are also the Arena Limited Bounties, Fishing Limited Bounties, and Endemic Life Limited Bounties. These reset every 2 weeks if you're interested in doing them. So that's about it for the limited bounties. Let's move on to the event quests. Now we're supposed to have 6 of them this week, but unfortunately there's been a little bit of a hiccup. A certain event quest, Hungry for Ore. The event quest was supposed to come around this week, but unfortunately there's been some issues behind the scenes with the quest and it has been delayed to further notice. This event quest had players taking on 2 Tempered Gravios in the Wounded Hollow and rewarded us with a pickaxe, longsword, and sword and shield. But we'll cover this event quest in more detail when it actually comes around. As for what we actually do have this week, well, we have the following. First of all, of course, we have the 2 permanent Arch-Tempered monsters and their respective event quests, so that's Arch-Tempered Raidal and Arch-Tempered Uthuna. We then have a new event quest called No More Mr. Ice Guy, a 6-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 31 or above, and has players taking on a Tempered Blangonga in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Now for completing this quest, you're rewarded with quite a few high tier glowing orbs that are of the armor variety. So basically this is an event quest used to farm decorations for your armor. Next up is another new event quest, Shining Blades Against the Dull Wasteland. a 6-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 31 or above to participate in, and it has players taking on a Seregios in the Windward Plains. And for completing this quest, again you're rewarded with quite a few high tier glowing orbs of the sword variety. So these transfer into weapon decorations that you can use with your builds. So these are two of the higher tier decoration farming quests we have available. We also have 2 more event quests in the form of Ballet in the Rain, a 5-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 21 or above and has them taking on a Tempered Lala Barina in the Scarlet Forest, and this rewards you with weapon decorations. And then you also have Sand Scarred Soul, a 5-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 9 or above and has players taking on a Shagama in the Windward Plains. And once again, you're rewarded with quite a few armor decorations. But these last 2 quests give you lower tier decorations than the 2 new event quests. But there we have it, that is about it for this week. Obviously it's exciting to hear about the new Final Fantasy collaboration event, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment down below, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you a quick information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter Wilds. Hope you enjoyed it, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.